Well, Indian food is one of the oldest culinary culture. So, yung mga curries around the world, dun talaga nagmula yan. And what makes it distinct is the use of the spices and how they blend and cook it together. So, marami silang na-influence, pero dyan talaga nagmula yan. And it's an old type of cooking that even up to today remains almost the same. Actually, most of the curries around the world are influenced. Ang pinanggalingan talaga niyan is sa India. So we have Japanese curry, we even have Portuguese curry, Malaysian curry. Lahat yan nanggaling sa India and how they prepared their food. Now, it was brought to different countries by the British, by the Portuguese. Dala-dala nila yan kasi talagang masarap yung Indian food. Okay, so sometimes misnomer na minsan nisip natin pag Indian curry maanghang. Well, actually that's not true. But it is very complex kasi ang daming mga spices. When you say spices, it doesn't mean spicy. It means we're using some dry spices like cumin, coriander seeds, and lahat yan medyo mabango and may fragrance, no? So, mahirap siyang palitan with what we have. So if you want to be authentic and if you're planning to do this as a business, syempre ang expectation ng mga tao, kailangan lasang Indian talaga. So I highly recommend to use proper Indian spices. Now, madali lang hanapin yan. Actually, it's very convenient because bibili mo lang sa isang lugar. Hindi katulad sometimes na kailangan pumunta ka ng 3 different places. But most of the time, if a well-stocked Indian commissary is selling it, lahat yan nandyan na. Madali naman siya i-transport, no? So what you have to be careful lang is the 2 things we're making today, which is the butter chicken or the tikka masala and yung palak paneer, because the palak paneer has cream, the ano naman has coconut. So it's temperature and time sensitive. Now, it still means you can still i-potluck yan. Walang problema. You just have to be careful the way you package it and the way you transport it. Kailangan may indication na consume right away or you can freeze it. So, pwede rin yun. Magandang i-freeze yun. With the bread naman, again, masarap talaga ang bread kapag bagong luto. So, my suggestion is to roll it, freeze it, and give your clients directions on how to reheat it or cook it. The biryani is one of the things that you could talagang madali yan i-potluck. It's meant for potluck because it's an all-in-one dish. Meron ka ng rice, may chicken, and the sauce. So, yeah, that's panalo yan for potluck. Itong class na to is really somewhat for beginners kasi Indian food is something that people don't cook so much pero masarap siya so hinahanap natin minsan. I want to kind of demystify na mahirap siyang gawin so that you can make it on your own sa bahay. So it's really very beginner friendly. Now, working with the dough, we're making naan. It's a yeasted dough. So dun lang may konting timing issue. So it's not difficult but it's something you have to pay more attention kasi ang paggawa ng tinapay medyo kailangan exact and the time has to be followed. Indian food tayo. We're making 4 dishes today. So we're making biryani, which is such a big thing now, with shrimp, basmati rice, and it's going to be a potluck favorite. We're going to do palak paneer, spinach gravy with Indian cheese. We're going to do the super favorite ng mga tao, which is the butter chicken, creamy, very savory, and just the right amount of spice. And I'm going to teach you how to make a really good naan bread with a coriander garlic butter. So yun pa lang, I'm sure mabubusog kayo and you guys will enjoy this. So let's go. Let's cook these 4 Indian dishes only here at the Bailiwick Academy.